Okay, so you've already gone through the Edge Forge process and you've built an image. I have an image already built as well. I'm going to go ahead and remove the ISO that I just installed and start this VM. This is a FIPS compatible, FIPS compliant, or FIPS certified image that I built using the EdgeForge process. While this is starting up, I'm also going to just kind of walk through the profile that I've already created. So I have a profile called FIPS test. And as you can see, this profile has 4 layers. We have our Edge native BYOI layer, our PXK-E or Palex extended Kubernetes for the edge, but this is the FIPS certified version with Cilium. And then I have Piraeus. And all of these have been either pulled from upstream as certified or compliant images or packs, or we've recompiled them to make them FIPS. So, and if I just kind of like take a look at the BYOI, I've have my custom image that I built, as I mentioned, it is Kube-ADM FIPS for this installation. So our node should be coming online. I'm going to go ahead and create a username and password while we wait for it to register. So I'll just hit the function F2. We'll just give it Spectro, and then I'm just going to log out. This will let me SSH into the device. So let me SSH to that device. Yes. You can see we've added in our dissystig and configuration for Ubuntu. So we've enabled this through the Ubuntu process. There's documentation on this. And then I can just log in to the device. And then let me just run this to show that it is, in fact, FIPS-enabled. So if this was a 0, it would be disabled, and this is FIPS-enabled as 1. So the kernel and everything is enabled as a FIPS kernel. Now, our device should have probably registered by now, not quite, but I'm going to go ahead and start creating the cluster. This device will come online through the process of while we're creating, and this is just in the interest of time. So go ahead and click Edge Native. I'm going to call it Demo FIPS. Select next, give it cluster profile. This is the one that we just talked about. Again, it's completely FIPS. All packs are FIPS compliant. I'm not going to change any of the configurations, but I could. And then you can see we have a couple of variables that have just been defined in terms of, the cluster CIDR and the service CIDR. Click next, give it a VIP. I'm just going to use the address of the device, which is that. I'm going to provide a NTP server, and we'll go ahead and remove this host and add in our host for that, which you can see is now coming online. And just to confirm, this is the same device. You can see it's 10.101.101.241. And if I look at my console, 10.101.101.241. So everything looks aligned. We're going to select that device and move forward. I'm not going to make any other changes, although I could configure this if I wanted to, just like you could with a regular palette cluster. Everything is the same, and I'll hit validate. So this is going to kick off the deployment process. As you can see, this probably takes about 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is pause the video while the deployment is kicked off, and we'll come back to this screen once the device is online. Okay, so we are back. We've got our cluster is, I think, pretty close to being completed. It looks like it is done. So just a few remaining messages here. As you can see, all the packs are FIPS compliant. What we'll do just to confirm that everything is running is we'll download the kubeconfig file. I will go in and just take a look at that through our tool here. And just to confirm that all the pods are still okay, the controllers are still coming online for Linstor. This will take a few more minutes, but it should come up. As you can see, they're initializing, and then that everything should be good to go for our FIPS compliant cluster. I think one last component we can look at is to see, did the Linstor GUI come online? and it looks like it did. So um, with that, let's see if our resource nodes, yeah, we've got our device here. So everything is online, and our cluster is a FIPS-compliant cluster deployed on Palette Vertex 4.8.8.